Hi everyone! I'm so glad you're here for another family kindness craft. Today we are going to make what I like to call gratitude goggles. And if you watched my video on gratitude, you may recall that I used some toy binoculars and I called these my gratitude eyes so that we could look at the world in a new way and look for things that fill our hearts with gratitude. And most kids do not have toy binoculars, so I thought I would teach you how to make your own today. And it's a really easy craft, it's really fun, and what I also like about it is that everybody in the family can join in. So to start this craft, let's talk about the materials. You will need some toilet paper rolls. And if your family is like mine, we've been doing a lot of crafts lately, so we're running low on toilet paper rolls. So if you don't have toilet paper rolls, you also can use a paper towel roll. And then if you go this route, just cut it in half and make sure both halves are just about the same size. To decorate your craft, you can use paints or markers or stickers like my two little ones did. They just painted their toilet paper rolls and they turned out really beautiful. But you can really do anything that makes your gratitude goggles special for you. Of course, you can use puff balls or beads or any other crafts you might have around your house. And then just to finish up the project, you'll need scissors, tape, glue, stapler. There's lots of ways to go about this, so you may not need all of those materials, but those are also some options. Now, what I'm going to use to decorate, I'm going to use the paper route. And when I made my gratitude goggles, I used wrapping paper to cover them. But if you wanted to cover your toilet paper rolls with paper, you certainly can use scrapbooking paper, computer paper, aluminum foil, construction paper, or like I did, wrapping paper. So let's get started. Can't wait for you to see the paper that I chose to cover these today. Ready? Da 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 da! It's pizza paper! Now before I came on camera, I did measure this to be sure that this paper fits just about around the roll. And then you can, of course, just line it up and you can do a measurement here. And I'm just going to do my second measurement right away to see where I should cut these. And then you can go ahead and cut your strips. Now, depending on how old you are, you may want a grown-up to help you with this cutting part. I don't know who's all watching out there, but some of you are very comfortable with cutting and some maybe not so much. So, for example, my 2-year-old who used paint, she would need some help with the cutting part if she were to do the craft the way that I'm showing you today. So then you have your 2 equal sides of paper. To attach these to our toilet paper rolls, I'm just going to use glue today, but of course you can use Scotch tape or even scrapbooking adhesives, whatever you prefer. And whatever you have around the house, because I know we all have different supplies right now. And then we'll get that other edge. Whoops. And I think it's fun. This part I think is kind of fun, where you just roll it up. The inner part. And then again, we'll roll it up. And there we have it. So for the next step, I'm just going to put the 2 rolls together, seam to seam, and then I'm going to bring my stapler. And I have found that this is just the best way to secure these together. It makes it the most stable. This also might be a part, I'd assume, for younger children you'd want to have mom or dad or another grown-up help out with. It can be a little tricky to squeeze in there. So now I have my goggles secured together. Of course, if you prefer something other than a stapler, you can always use tape to secure these as well, or maybe even glue. There is one more step that I like to add if you use the stapler inside where the staples join. That might be a little bit of a sharp edge for little fingers. So I do just add a little piece of tape right over that. And I don't know that anybody would put their fingers in there, but grown-ups watching, you will want to just put a little piece of tape if you want to be extra safe with that sharp edge. And like I said, I had my 2-year-old doing this craft and I haven't had any hurt fingers or anything, but again, just to be safe, you might want to just put a little piece of tape over any sharp edge to that staple. So finally, our last step is we are going to add our ribbon or string. You can also use yarn for this part, and this will enable us to hold our gratitude goggles around our neck. So you can measure what seems reasonable for you. And then for securing this part, I just use tape, although of course there's a variety of ways you could attach your ribbon or string or yarn. So I'm going to put a little piece of tape in there and one more piece of tape inside this part. And there you have it. Beautiful. Now again, everybody in the family can enjoy this craft, going around, taking a gratitude walk, walking around your house and looking for all the beautiful things in this world, all the things that fill your heart with gratitude. I can't wait to hear all about your experiences with your gratitude goggles and your gratitude walks, and I also can't wait to see you for our next video. Thank you so much.